friends. This is an explanation of lesson 11 in Zearn. And I wanted to kind of go over a few things with you before we got started, or for a few reminders of remembering what it's like to do your +1, -1, +10, and -10 on your numbers. We worked on this at the beginning of the school year, about midway through, and worked really hard to remember adding 1 to a number, taking 1 away, adding 10, taking 10 away. And so I have some examples to remind you of what this is like. So if you see on here, I started with a 5. And then if you do +1, it's 6. If you do -1, it's 4. If you do +10, it's 15. And then we're not going to do -10 because I am not going to take y'all to negative numbers yet. If we take the number 21 and we go across and we have +1 is 22, -1 is 20, +10 is 31, and then -10 is 11. That's another way to look at it. I gave you a couple more examples on here. I'm going to kind of hold it up so you can see those. Kind of take a minute to look at what that looks like. All right, let you look at it a little bit longer. Okay, now that is our review before we get started into this next lesson. And we are doing double-digit addition. And the lesson today took you through adding using either quick 10s and 1s or using a number bond. And you know Miss McLenn's favorite way is number bond because I find it to be faster. But 10s and 1s, drawing your 10 sticks and your 1 cubes or dots, make it very easy as well. So I have a couple of examples. And on the first one, I did 47 plus 40. You'll notice I did this one with a number bond. So when I'm breaking down my 47, I notice that it breaks down into 40 and 7. 4 is in my 10s place and 7 is in my 1s place. If the 4 is in the 10s place, that means 4 10s equals what number? That's right, 40. 4 10s equals 40. So then I have 7 1s. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to add my 10s together. So I already have 40 right here, and I'm going to add it to this other 40. So 40 plus 40 is 80. And then I'm going to take 80, add it to the 7 1s, and it gets me 87. Because remember, anytime you're adding 1s and there's a 0, it's just that number of 1s. On the next one, 42 plus 50, I went ahead and did 10s and 1s for you. I drew my 4 10 sticks, my 2 1s, my 5 10 sticks, and if you counted them all together, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, I get 92. Now I could have done this problem just like this one or vice versa, and I would have gotten the same answer. Okay, so let's look at this last one. What's going to happen if we do this problem? And we could do it either way. So I'm going to say that 35 plus 50, I'm going to break this down. So if I'm breaking it down, how would I break this number down, guys? Think about it for a second. I have 3 10s, and so 3 10s is what number? That's right, it's 30. So it's 30 and then 5, because 30 plus 5 is 35. Okay, so now that I have this, I would say 30 plus 50 equals, what's the answer? 80. And then I take my 80 and I add it to my 5 and I get 85. Very good. So my answer is 85. Now, could I have done 10s and 1s as well? I sure could. So if I wanted to do that, I would say here's my 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3. Then I've got my 5 1s. And then I have 50 10s over here. So let's count them. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Then 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. Did I get the same answer? I absolutely got the same answer. So, like I've told you before, when the problems were a little bit easier, not as big, when we're going through problems like this, just remember, it doesn't matter how you do it, you're going to get the same answer. Our goal in first grade is to get you to be able to break it down into the number bond. But if you still need to draw those quick 10s and 1s to make sure to double check your answer, that is 100% okay. Like I said, there's so many different strategies to solving math problems. You pick the one that works best for you. And that's a quick lesson on lesson 11, kind of a review. So if you have any questions, please have your parents send those questions to me. I'll be glad to answer them for you. And look for lesson 12 on YouTube tomorrow. Bye, guys. Have a good night.